Things up here tonight. One is, this is Japan Cuts. Samuel here is the guy who programs out and does all that up at Japan Society and also works at the New York Asian Film Festival. That's just starting this weekend and continues through until
July 21st.
July 21st. But the New York Asian Film Festival, this is the last film, is Jay Chu's Rooftop, or The Rooftop. And we haven't seen it because it just got released, but it's a kung fu musical starring Jay Chu, so it's amazing. And then we want to do something else tonight also. This is the first time we've done this, but we want to give out an extra award. And we're just starting this year, and this award is going to be given in the name of a member of Subway Cinema, and one of the guys who's been part of New York Asian Film Festival for a very long time, Dan Kraft. Dan has been involved with the festival since, I think, 2003. He was a volunteer, and then in like 2005 or 4, he decided to be a full member because we hadn't scared him away, and he actually put money in because you don't get money for doing the New York Asian Film Festival. We take it from you. And we suckered him in, and Dan has been a huge part of the festival ever since. He passed away this year in January. And I just want to say something about Dan and about this award and about the festival, because the festival keeps getting bigger and we change and we grow. Samuel's a huge part of it these days, and although he's been involved from time to time in the past, I mean, he's full-on addicted to it now. I feel bad for him and his family. But I was trying to think of what to say about Dan, and to keep it short, and I'm going to have to call Dan a bad word. It's practically a curse these days, because Dan was a fan. And there is no greater insult these days than calling someone a fanboy. And you look at the word fanish, and that's applied in such an insulting way. Fanish devotion, fanish love. Critics are very dismissive of movies made for fans. But let me tell you something about the power of fans. We're very grateful to Asia Society for being here tonight. We are so grateful to Wellgo, a big distributor, for providing us with the film. We are so grateful to work with the Walter Reed and the Film Society of Lincoln Center. We love all our sponsors. But every year, time after time after time, our sponsors have their logos on the front of our program. We thank them before the screenings. They get their names up. They get free tickets. We do a lot for our sponsors. And every year during the festival, money's tight. And every year, as the sponsors find out how many tickets they get and what, how their logo's going to look and all this stuff, Dan and his wife, Paige, very quietly hand us their credit card, say, max it out. And every year we put $28,000, $32,000 on that credit card. And one of the reasons you're here tonight is more than any of these sponsors, more than any of these people, is what Dan did for years and years and never got thanked and never asked for thanks. And he did it because he was a fan. Paige let Dan do that with that credit card. She let us leave $32,000 for 8 months on there one time because she loved Dan. And Dan did it because he loved these movies. And that's what being a fan is. Being enthusiastic isn't cool anymore. Everyone wants to be hip and removed and ironic and snarky. And a fan is someone who's in love and embarrassing. And they make a fool out of themselves because they're in love with something. And, there have been times when we thought about letting this festival go, because it is a lot of work. Samuel, who's only been involved for about 2 years, he has the body of a 40-year-old man. He is actually a 14-year-old boy. This festival takes from you. And we don't make money from the festival. We don't get paid. When we go to financial advisors, they give us these looks of sorrow. They go, where are your salaries in this budget? We don't take salaries. And they look at us with such sorrow. They feel so bad for us. But that's what being a fan is. You love something so much. And we feel like, in a way, that this festival is... Dan was a diehard atheist, and he would kill me if I was saying this, but if you're going to consider that someone's soul is the best part of them, this festival is Dan's soul. It's in love with these movies. It makes bad financial decisions. And it's willing to embarrass itself because it loves these movies so very much. And like I said, we thought about letting this festival go in the past, and after Dan passed away in January, we didn't need to have a conversation, because we knew to let this festival end, we let our friendship with Dan end. And we can't let that go. And we're doubling down on our fandom. A lot of people who do film festivals, they want to be cool, they want to be programmers, they want to be respected, they want to be cultural gatekeepers. We started this because we love these movies. Stephen Chow, Jet Li, Soji Sub, Rain. We love these people, and no one was showing their movies. And we do it out of love. And we don't expect anything else from it but that love. And so this award is part of our beginning of our doubling down on being fans. We are no longer embarrassed and ashamed. This is going to be the Daniel Kraft Award. We're going to give it every year. It's for excellence in action cinema. Now, action cinema is not something a lot of festivals give a prize for. They want to give things to best director, most artistic accomplishment, all these things. But I'll tell you something, if you're sitting in this room, you've had that experience. You've been watching Project A2 and seen Jackie Chan defy gravity. You've been watching Once Upon a Time in China and seen Iron Robe Yim go out against unbeatable odds and give his life for what's right. You've watched Lifeline and seen Lau Ching-wan and a bunch of firefighters try to save people from a burning building. And when you see those moments in an action movie, you feel that moment, that feeling in your heart, that poetic experience that can't be described in words except to say, fuck yeah. And so, this award, and giving this award, is a way to keep ourselves honest, and a way to remind ourselves that we are fans first and foremost, and we will get it wrong. We won't always be the best fans, but every year we're going to try to be better. Every year we're going to do this harder. Every year we're going to be more embarrassing and more in love with these movies, and we hope you're right there, because it's so much more fun to be embarrassed in a crowd than all on your own. So, I want you guys to give a big hand, because this year the award is going to Herman Yao's movie, Ip Man, The Final Fight, which was an amazing action movie that came out. You give that movie. And because Herman Yao isn't here, because he's an important director, to accept the award is Dan's wife, Paige. And whenever a filmmaker isn't here, Paige is going to accept it. And I hope she comes back every year to help keep us honest and remind us that, like Dan, we're all fans first. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Paige and Dan a big round of applause.
Loved this film festival, and the most thing he loved in the world is to be in a darkened room with people enjoying the film. And I was his biggest fan, and I knew I came second to the film festival, and that was okay to me. And I would like to thank the New York Asian Film Festival for paying my credit card bill.
But what a sexy prize lady you are.
Just, enjoy with having a little bit of song and dance, a little bit of romance. Hope you enjoy that. I think Leah has one final note, housekeeping, but yeah, there you go. Thanks.
Turn off your cell phones. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen,